starting supervision very soon after training has ended is not having gotten into bad habits, and having recognized what my own stuff is that plays out in work with clients, or where I can get hooked by clients. I recognize that early on enough that I can, or that I have, I think, greater awareness of the breadth and depth of my own stuff.
My sense is that if we think of coach supervision as in frequency of sessions, maybe there's a higher frequency here, and then as you get to the longer end of the competence going up again, the frequency changes to whatever is needed or appropriate for each coach, based on maybe their set of circumstances, you know, the style of work they're doing, the amount of work they're doing, the other training that they're trying to integrate at that time in their practice. Maybe the goal shouldn't be about speed, but more about the quality of how you deal with your own stuff showing up.
Yeah, I think a lot more can be said about that. Because it's not just a cognitive recognition that the stuff exists, but it's actually transformation of the stuff. And I think that's likely to be an ongoing journey. It's never once and for all obliterated or suppressed. Because it's not just a cognitive recognition that the stuff exists, but it's actually transformation of the stuff. And I think that's likely to be an ongoing journey. It's never once and for all obliterated or suppressed. Because I think it can manifest in different ways, and there's always new stuff to discover about self. When people talk about options to choose from, it sounds also quite cognitive. But I think going cyclically experiencing, okay, well, I'm choosing a new option, and then you have a different experience after that choice, is part of the integration too, because it shifts expectations and perspectives, allows you to do things with more ease and flow, more naturally. That's part of the integrative process.
Yeah.
And I think that's one argument I have for more regular supervision.
What I was going to add then was that common saying is trust the process. But hearing what you said now, it's not just blindly trusting the process, but having the confidence that the process does work, and wholeheartedly, holistically trusting the process, not just a cognitive hang on for dear life.
When people come to supervision with curiosity about themselves, instead of feeling that they have to do something, and that's also reciprocated by the supervisor's modality and their own personality and being, that things are approached with curiosity as opposed to an authoritarian approach. Supervision certainly isn't. Then well, I still think it's a wonderful ride. But maybe there's something about It's not one's not passive in the process.